So I had some written remarks that I was going to give, but that comment about time got my blood boiling. The paradigm that we have to vote today on a gun bill or do nothing, that's your paradigm. It's not ours. That's not true. We could come here tomorrow and do gun if we wanted to. We could come here Saturday and do it. We could call a special session. We could call a select committee on gun violence. We could do tons of things rather than this Hobson's choice of vote on this now or we get nothing. And I have two weapons up here, that button and this mic. And I'm going to use it for my constituents. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. This bill, I'm not going to be repetitive though, but it's the reason I wrote out my remarks because I didn't trust myself to not get as worked up as I am now. We're raw. I get it. All of us believe deep in our souls about this. And Speaker-designate Oliva, you're a good man. I may beat up the bill a little bit, but you're a good man. I respect you. We spoke candidly. I appreciate that. It's just that we don't have to do it this way. You can take up the controversial parts of the bill and break it up. We could vote on 6 bills. We could vote on 2 bills. We could put all the stuff that we all agree in into one bill and vote on the other stuff separately. We could do that if we wanted to. We're not doing that. That is your paradigm, not mine. So when I vote no on this, I'm not going to vote no for no progress. I'm going to vote no because I don't like the bill, because possibly arming teachers, cloaking them with stand your ground immunity in schools in my district, they didn't send me up here to do that. When those students came up here, they made 2 requests. Ban assault rifles, don't arm teachers. We're 0 for 2. 0 for 2. It was mentioned in this chamber yesterday that, there's no kids in this chamber. They don't make laws. I can't wait till they're old enough to push this button. And maybe they'll do better than us. I can't wait. And I know they're watching. I know they see this. They sent us all the emails to not be partisan. They sent us all the emails not to be partisan. I've heard a lot of bipartisan talking here today. There wasn't one amendment taken up. When we had a vote on a motion to bring up Representative Smith assault weapons, that was a pure party line vote. When the rubber meets the road, that's when you have bipartisanship. We haven't had it yet. I hope we get there. But I'm going to close with the paradigm that I discussed earlier. It does not have to be like this. I know we're a house of reformers. We're a house of, this is change. That's what kind of house we're in. Well, change the way we do stuff. Change the way we do things up here. Change it so we don't have to have this nasty part of the bill that most of us hate and can't accept the other parts that are good. No one would argue about hardening schools. No one would argue about more mental health, but no one's going to argue with that. But it ought to tell you something that we feel so strongly about possibly arming teachers that is unacceptable. When I went back to my district, there was a Kid Les March. There were signs everywhere. I saw signs asking for all kinds of action. I didn't see one sign that said, arm teachers, I'll feel safer. So with that, I would just tell you, don't impugn the motives of anyone here. Representative Jaquette said it best. You respect us, we respect you. This vote, I understand it's tough. I mean, all emotions are raw. I think we're all voting with our hearts. We're voting with what we would have our constituents do, but pay attention to where everyone's coming from. I mean, I've had a lot of conversations with people in here that are wondering why the Black Caucus is so worked up about this. It's because of that. It's because the urban schools in Tampa, where was the legislature when a guy gets shot in East Tampa? Where's the legislature when someone gets shot in Paramore, Liberty City, Frenchtown? That's what is the frustration with the Black Caucus back here. That's what you're hearing in our voice. That's what we're mad about. We're mad because this is not a comprehensive talk about the proliferation of guns in our society. This is this. That's what this is. This is this. We want it to be this. Like Representative Jaquette said, this is doing nothing to stem the rifles and guns in my district. It's frustrating. But I'm going to take my seat and tell everybody that I love you. It is an honor to be on this floor. It's an honor to have these kind of policy discussions. I mean, we feel strong. This is likely the last big debate I have on this floor. It's okay. It's okay. I love all y'all, but this, I hope we can all hold hands, have a drink, hang out after this. But this is deadly serious. This is the most serious thing I'll ever vote on. I feel a lot of you feel the same way. So just think about it. Thanks.